Hey, what's up guys? In this video, we're gonna be talking about Hingestix. Now, this video is sponsored by OneWorldDrums.com, the distributor of Hingestix. So I've got here, been sent a pair of the Hingestix, and although I'm comfortable and familiar with the concept, and I've talked to them about the purpose and what they do, this will kind of be my first impression review of them. So let's open them up, and then we're gonna talk about what they are and the purpose that they serve. All right, so inside, we've got one pair of the Hingestix. Okay, so these are specifically practice sticks and kind of learning or instructional if you are learning or beginning to learn about stick technique. So basically what it is, there's a hole drilled through this stick and there are two plastic tabs, one on each side. Now one is kind of rounded over where your index finger grips, and then one is more concave, so where your thumb can easily rest there. So basically, these tabs are placed perfectly on the sticks where the fulcrum is and where you would normally hold them. So first impression, literally just pulling them out, it's really interesting. And I'll tell you right now, these sticks are great for beginners, I think, because they kind of give you instant feedback on how you should be holding the stick, and then also the position of your fingers. So like right now I can already think, and I've been thinking about after talking about the concept, but holding these sticks, I've got a lot of students, younger students especially, that I'm trying to show them how to hold the sticks, but to really see, it can be difficult for them to get feedback on if they're doing it correctly. And what's great about these is it gives you instant physical feedback. So great for beginners, but also, you know, I think they also could serve and will serve as a good practice tool for experienced drummers. So I've been playing for, man, 25 years. And I can already tell you right now, literally picking these up immediately. My right hand, very comfortable immediately. Thumb, index finger, no problem. My left hand though, I can already feel a little bit of discrepancy. Not that it doesn't feel comfortable, but there's a slight discrepancy from my right hand. So I think for me as an experienced player, these may be a good practice stick to help kind of shore up my own technique and kind of maybe expose you know, deficiencies, if you will. Now, I would say if you play matched grip, these are probably better suited, a little more comfortable for matched grip, where if you play a traditional grip, it may be a little more uncomfortable to use at first, but you could probably use them. So I would say if you play a matched grip, these are going to be more immediately useful, whereas traditional grip may take you a little bit more to get comfortable with the technique. So really interesting, Hingestix. I'm really excited to use these with my students and even myself. Again, just some of my own practice. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and also just check these out. So really interesting though, but obviously it's just really fluid here as you hold these tabs. It doesn't hinder the stick any from playing, but it definitely gives you some instant feedback on your technique. So again, this is a first impression review. I haven't used these before. Again, I'm familiar with the concept, but actual holding them, they just seem like a well-constructed stick. They're painted black with a high gloss black finish, and then the tip of the stick is unpainted. So if you want to pick up a pair, I would highly recommend it. If you are a drum teacher and you've got some young students and you're trying to teach them about drum technique and stick technique, this can be a great tool to help you. If you're an experienced player or you want to get some of these for yourself, I think they could really be useful for anybody wanting to just shore up your own technique and see how is my technique, am I holding the sticks correctly, and a good practice tool to make sure that you can keep your technique locked in. I've got a link in the description below, actually specific link to my affiliate page. I get a commission if you purchase these using my affiliate page below. I get a commission from that, and then also I've got a coupon code for you to save some money. Again, in the description below, there's a small coupon code you can enter as you check out if you want to purchase these sticks. So, you know, and you may say, oh, well, you know, they're just sponsoring this video, and you know, of course he's going to say whatever they wanted to say. But when I talked to them originally and they approached me about doing a review of this, I said very openly, hey, I'll share my candid thoughts and feedback, and if I don't think it's right for me or right for my channel and my viewers, then I'm not going to talk about it. And they said, hey, fair enough. We think the product speaks for itself. We like it. As we talked more about what it did, what it was, I became more and more interested and more intrigued. I said, hey, that could be actually really interesting, because teaching technique and proper technique is something that can be difficult. If you're teaching a young student, for example, you may show them something, you know, in your lesson as you guys talk, but then they go home and they spend, you know, a couple of hours that week practicing, and chances are they don't implement that exact same technique as when you showed them, they're gonna kind of revert back to their habits. So this is a way I can send a pair of these sticks home with a student and say, hey, use these sticks, and this will keep you grounded and give you, you know, the ability to make sure that you're using proper technique as you practice. So as a practice stick, I really think these are gonna be useful, and I'm gonna get these for my students and send them home with these, and then I think I'll find myself using these as well from time to time as I practice, because like I said, I literally can feel just a slight discrepancy in my left hand. I think it almost exaggerates bad technique just a little bit because I can feel the difference. So for me, really intrigued by this. And I think for me personally, as I said, as an experienced drummer, I think I'm gonna use these for myself in my own practicing. So man, check these out. Hingestix, really interesting concept, and I think really useful, whether you're a beginner or an experienced drummer, to make sure that your technique is on point. Check them out.